The YMCA works to fill community needs. And it's our challenge, all of us here, not to be here to make ourselves feel better or advance ourselves, but rather it's about filling a need. And now, without pushing the responsibility onto somebody else, when it's in our power to make a difference. The integration initiative here at the Hockomock Y has given children and their families opportunities that have been traditionally limited. It's easy to see how excited and positively impacted these kids have been. What's not always easy to see is the amount of work and resources it takes to run a program like the Integration Initiative.
There's so much I've learned from all of you, and honestly, I see so many familiar faces here, but one of the things I've learned from the folks at the Y, and mostly from the kids, by the way, they're not kids anymore. We call them kids, but they're young adults, is that above everything else, this is all about family. The integration program is for kids, but it's about families. It allows families with special needs kids to be families.
But you know, we've had the opportunity to watch a lot of these very unique kids grow up from, you know, being little kids to young adults. And it's so great to see some of these kids grow up and to see this tradition continue and the program continue to help these kids. And so you should feel very good about being a part of this organization and for supporting what is a great worthy cause.
I love going to work every morning to see guys and see my teammates and those relationships. And when I learned about the integration program and what it does and you know, those relationships, I knew I just wanted to be a part of that because it's so big for me. And you know, I really appreciate Ed, you having me here tonight. You know, I think what this program does is so special because everyone deserves that, and you know, really appreciate everyone's support.
When I experienced the Legends Ball for the first time in 2009, I told myself I would always be a part of it.
Let's just remember that the Integration Initiative is a local community-driven initiative. This isn't a mandate from the National YMCA. This is something that Ed listened to years ago, that there was a need in the community to be able to form a program like this, where special needs kids could blend in and be with typically developing peers and be part of the programming at the YMCA. This is something that we're really proud of and something that why we get involved in this each time.
These guys in the back are very special. They all have talents they're learning here at the YMCA. And that's the beautiful part of it. They can go elsewhere and people may look and stare, but when they come here, they feel comfort and they feel togetherness, and that's what matters. And I think if we all had more togetherness, like Matthew just said, our place would be better, and I really believe that.
But the key word is I was given an opportunity, and with this program, that's what these kids are getting. They're getting an opportunity to be involved, an opportunity to feel like they belong, an opportunity to show their purpose and to show how they're here.
Everyone at the YMCA, everyone that's involved with this Legends Ball, and everybody that's involved with the Integration Initiative. I really want to thank you guys, and I really hope that you know that the work that you're doing, it has eternal purpose. You may not see the benefits today, tomorrow, 5 years from now, but you guys are really changing lives. And I thank all of you for coming out here, showing your support to these young people and really lifting them up.
You know, how do you bear fruit? You give back to the community, you do great things, you try to inspire other people, and oftentimes, you know, you think you're the person with the fruit inspiring others. And, you know, I've learned through the years and being able to go to the YMCA, go to different events, I'm often inspired by the young men and women that I meet, and, you know, how much joy they have in, you know, going, whether after a big win, a tough loss, being at the YMCA or being here at the Legends Ball and seeing all the young kids, you know, happy, getting pictures, you know, Pete taking pictures, and, you know, they're always smiling and excited to see us and us excited to see them. So I just always remember that, and I thought it was a great time to hear something like that is, you know, we come here and we support everything the YMCA does. And
it's a long list of some very impressive, very generous people that have received this award. And the only constant that I see is it's not about any of them. It's about the hundreds of families that have received support going through cancer treatments, the young men that have been guided and given opportunities to go to college, and the barriers broken for people with disabilities. To me, it's crazy how God has used the past recipients and everybody here for so much good.
It was, for me, the first experience I've had with like true unconditional love. My brother, he's a joy to be around. But as kids with special needs get older, there's some fear, there's some doubt, there's some worry. It's hard to deal with fear and doubt and worry on your own. In football and coaching, you got, you know, a team full of guys who go to war with you, go to battle with you, who support you. And that's what I love about the Integration Initiative is you see families come together and that becomes their team. I absolutely love watching these guys. They've got all kind of activities. They just have a ball, and it's amazing to see the smiles on their faces, to see them, how happy they are, how much fun they have together. You're seeing a piece of heaven on earth when you watch these kids.